Hello everybody, this is Hervé Ballot. Welcome to this time to open our hearts and our minds to the infinite. Yoga is an ancient science of self and God realization. Yoga is a Sanskrit word meaning oneness, union or unity. It refers to the bringing together of our attention, our awareness, to abide or to rest in our own essential spiritual nature. Yoga is knowing, studying, making experience of our spiritual nature and living in harmony with it. So today we're gonna see all the Gunas, the three elements of universe that are the attributes of the universe. We'll see in the podcast number 16, the next podcast, that treats about the cosmic manifestation process, that a universe enters a manifestation when the three attributes of the universe, sattva, raja and tamas, are not perfectly balanced anymore. One says that the primordial nature, prakriti, and the field of pure consciousness, para-brahman, dance together. Spirit and nature dance together, entering in manifestation. This imbalance creates a friction that manifests the word vak in Sanskrit, or the verb, and remember in the Bible it said at the beginning was the verb, and that the cosmic vibration, Om, A-U-M, A, everything that gets manifested, created, U, everything that gets maintained, and M, everything that gets destroyed. Or even still, the electromagnetic spectrum that pervades us, it manifests through us and sustains us. So let's see what are these three attributes of nature. First, sattva comes from prakasa, the light, is virtue, the cleanliness, pure essence, the light, the awakening, these uplifting qualities of the soul. Who is under the influence of sattva develops pure consciousness, and is more and more unveiled consciousness, more and more free, and is conditioned by the sense of happiness, this emotion that manifests itself in the organ heart for the Chinese. The quality of sattva, the joy, the peace, the love, the hope, the condivision, the serenity, humility, the kindness, the goodwill, the friendship, the empathy, generosity, the truth, compassion, and the faith. Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna represents the pure consciousness, who says to Arjuna, the practitioner on the Kriya Yoga path, says, "O higher of Bharata, the transcendental qualities of virtual men, of divine nature, are the following." And then begins a very interesting list. The absence of fear, the fearlessness, purification of the existence, the development of knowledge, the spiritual knowledge, the charity, the control of the self, capital S, self-discipline, tapas, the study of the Veda, Svadhyaya, the austerity, brahmacharya, the simplicity, santosha, the non-violence, ahimsa, the truth, satya, the absence of anger, the renunciation, the serenity, the aversion for the criticism, the compassion, karuna, the absence of cupidity, sweetness, modesty, and very strong determination, tivra samvregaman, the strength, viryam, the forgiveness, the moral strength, the purity, saucha, the absence of jealousy, ashteya, and the absence for the thirst of honors. How to increase sattva? With nutriments. That could be sattvic nutriments. We know that the alimentation is done through first impressions, the samskara, so the good company, the good books, the good movie, to avoid the news, the too violent news, so the filter, the bad news, etc. The breathing through pranayama, this yoga practice, and then the food, the physical food, that are advised by Ayurveda and Chinese traditional medicine. Then you have sadhana, the discipline and the spiritual practice, the daily routine through meditation and yoga practice, the cleanliness, saucha, cleanliness of the mind and of the body and of the environment, the study and the service on the sattvic laws, svadhyaya, the pure vision, so to develop pure thoughts and feelings, very important, and the forgiveness, the good work and family environment that are very important, so not getting polluted by this environment, and through the right satsang, the right person, because person could be very good medicines. The posture, asana, so our body must be powerful, flexible, and able to be transcended in meditation. Second attribute of the nature, raja, which is stems from kriya, the activity, the passion, the movement, the action, the dynamic. The passion consists in burning desires and endless desires. This ties up the soul, the incarnated soul, to the material action and the attachment to the result of the action. So you can imagine the classic image of the businessman, very big leader, very ego-centered person. And that's necessary, and that's okay. It gets manifested through the fear, the anger, jealousy, sadness, regrets, avidity, arrogance, ambition, resentment, the sense of superiority or inferiority, the lie, the falsity, the self-pride, the superiority, the superbia, and the ego, the egotism. So maybe we can have some examples in our lives, and also examples of external people, but also of our own behaviors. 3, tamas, the inertia, sthiti. It is a strength that brings you down, that slows you down, that veils the consciousness. But it is also necessary to enter in the profound sleep and calm down the heart. It manifests with ignorance, staticity, potential energy, so a weight, a very heaviness, obscurity, ignorance. Ignorance means non-knowing something. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna, here is the example of people can be thrown down by ignorance. The demoniac men take refuge in arrogance, in self-pride, in lechery, insatiable lechery. And they begin prey of illusion. Are fascinated by the ephemeral. They dedicate their own life to unhealthy activities. They think that enjoying the sense until the end of the life is man's necessity. This way, their anxiety is endless. Chained by hundreds and thousands of material desires, of lechery and of anger, they accumulate money with illicit way to satisfy the senses. In this case, the money is not pinpointed. It's not a criticism against money. Money is a form of energy. The bad thing here is the illicit way to get money. The demoniac man thinks, today I possess every righteousness, and according to my plan, I will earn more and more. Here this man was among my enemies, and I killed him. And when my term will come, I will kill also the others. I will take away all my obstacles. I am the boss of everything. I'm perfect. I'm powerful. I'm very happy. I'm the richest man, and I have the highest ancestors line. I will make sacrifices. I will give charity, but I will take profit of it. So I could do the right things, but for the wrong goals. It determines the 5 senses. All these 3 attributes that we just saw are necessary to make a universe, but needs to be in balance, in good balance. So, for example, you can use Raja to go against Tamas and therefore to free yourself towards Sattva. The other thing is to reduce everything. All the three attributes must be reduced progressively to a single little point of balance. Balance without effort. So let's meditate on this. Let's think about it. Let's try to look at ourselves through these three attributes. And remember, read a little, meditate more, think of God all the time. Namaste. Let us now prepare and direct towards our daily meditation. Sitting comfortably with back upright without leaning, shoulders get down low and relaxed, nape of the neck long but without tension, gaze to the third eye, the Kutashta, the Yin Tang for Chinese. Tongue in Ardha Keshari Mudra, pointing gently on soft palate. Let us go our breathing to its natural rhythm without controlling it. Now, let's get inside. Let's open our heart and our minds to the infinite, to pure consciousness, omnipresence. One life, one presence, one power, one unique reality that is called by many names. Consciousness, God, Lord, Ishvara, Allah, Jehovah, Rama, Satamanaha, experiencing as you, as me, as everyone and everything that is in the universe. This reality is the source, the support and the substance of all that is. We are immersed in it. It is in us, around us, between us. We acknowledge that right here, where we are right now, this reality is fully present. Let us recognize and remember that we are like waves on the surface of this ocean of divine consciousness. When we meditate, we return our attention and awareness to abide in that oneness consciousness, recognizing our essential nature. Let's simply move our attention from the periphery of our awareness into the depth of ourselves. Let's put our attention and awareness back at the core of our being, back as waves return to the ocean. Let's become aware of our breath. Notice its natural flow without controlling it. Producing inhalation, exhalation. Breathing in, chant the mantra Hong, breathing your attention within to the energy that goes up. Breathing out, so. Let's go any thought or concept of separation. Observe and leave thoughts and feelings rising and move into the mind and pass away without listening to them anymore. Whenever thoughts, physical sensation in the body or noises in the environment might distract your attention, gently turn back to the observation of the mantra Hong So. Hong, breathing in, the energy gets up. So. Let us now detach our attention from mantra and the movement of energy, prana, chi. Take consciousness of your physical body, of its contact and mass on the ground. Breathe deeply in, then a profound whisper. Peace emanates from the essence of our being and pervades the mental field, our emotional nature, and our physical bodies. When we carry this portable peace with us, anywhere we go, like said Paramahansa Yogananda, slowly, gently, when you are ready, open your eyes. As we abide in this peace now, let it overflow as blessing for all beings everywhere. Let your inner light shine into the world, and remember to bring in the silence of your heart peace and joy to all that you meet. Namaste.